And we're live. Yes, we are live. We are live. And so I ask that you be respectful. Give a round of applause to your producer this evening, Jason Ham, who's been working like so diligently, so hard. He's a big shot. And of course, your comedy concierge, Samantha Linderman. Yes. Yes. And for you people who have kids in comedy, we have our very own Ryan Benson, who's here from USC and who's also studied abroad. Yes. So we have a whole team here. If something spilled.
What broad?
No. What broad? He traveled abroad. Oh my God.
Which broad?
I can't, but I do. I never understood that before, but now I understand. And now I'm wondering if my door is locked. Isn't this crazy? Only in LA can your car get stolen with an app. Right. Do you know I have to get my car reprogrammed, and then I have to get my key reprogrammed. Because see, you've been gone because you didn't call me back. Dad, you didn't call me back, man. They broke into my car. Okay, all my doors were open, the trunk was open, and they cleaned out the back. And when they got to the front, they were like, fuck it. They couldn't do it. It was so much of a mess. There was so much makeup and everything, and they were like, forget about it. And when my kids came home, they thought I cleaned the car. Then they realized, and you know how tacky it is to be upset that you have 2 fur coats you're getting repaired? Who wears fur in California, right? Well, I'm not from here, so I'm from Jersey. It's cold. And I put on some clothes. And we're going to put up the comedy right now. Let's keep this comedy going. And remember, when that light comes on, that light's going to come on. It means you got 2 minutes to wrap. Red means you are over.
Right back there.
That's right back there. That's right. That's right. And you see it, right?
And then this will be your death.
There you go. Nah, it'll be the end, not the death. We can't talk about that yet. My girlfriend's putting a cat down right now in about 25 minutes, and she wants me to be there with her on FaceTime. But I'm here for you, girl. I really am. 25 minutes, I'll be crying in the hallway. My lashes will be hanging off the side of my face. And really, it'll just be part of my beard that the Indian lady missed. And I have to make believe that she... Did I say Indian lady? Oh, God. I have an Indian name. I can say that, right? Okay. Yes, Sunda's an Indian name. I can say that. It's Sunda. It's Sunday without the Y, in case you didn't know. Yeah. For once, I'm doing material. When I look like this. All right. Because God forbid I'm dressed up for a red carpet. How many minutes did I do? 3? But that's okay. We had a great time. And thank you, Patty. Thank you so much for, amping it up last night. It was great. Jason, you were so great. It's such a beautiful club. And we have something new, not today we're going to talk about, but other things. If you guys have a podcast in mind, this is the place to be. Jason's here. He can give you a copy of your tape. He can give you a copy of anything. You can watch us live on YouTube. Just follow us, please. Help us out so we can stay open. Because obviously, I'm not going anywhere. I don't know how they're going to throw me out. Don't you wonder how they're going to throw me out? I'm going to call your daddy when they try to throw me out. Right now, I'm going to bring up the comedy. Big comedy. Comedy comes here in all sizes. I'd like to welcome the one and only Natalia. Let her hear you.
Yeah!
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Well, my name's Natalia. Obviously. Well, I could say, don't judge me. My outfit. I just got out of juvenile. For the wrong reason. Very, very sad. But don't judge me. I know my outfit. Yeah, I still have the handcuffs on. I couldn't take them off. And I know half of y'all, you cannot judge me because I know half of y'all been locked up before. I could tell by your shoes. Well, let me tell you why I got locked up. For the wrong reason. I was at school and this girl was picking on me. Like no one picks on me. Okay. And because I'm so beautiful, she called me a Filipina. It's pronounced Filipina. And because I'm so beautiful, obviously, I'm really ashamed to say what I did. Really ashamed to say. I took a piece of gum and I threw it and I hit her in her left eye. I know. I should have hit her on both sides so she can identify me. I'm really sorry to say. Yeah. She had to get LASIK surgery. And she had no health insurance. But anyways, I'm still on probation now. I can't be around gum for like 2 years. I'll be double digits. But don't judge me. I'm still beautiful. Obviously.
Queen.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm the queen. Yeah, moral of the story, don't throw gum at your classmates. And if you do, don't get caught. Like I did. Thank you for being a great audience. My name's Natalia Ortega. You can find me Facebook and Instagram at Natalia Ortega. My Instagram's Natalia Ortega 5017. Rest in peace, my grandma. You will be missed.
Beautiful. There you go. There you go. Here's some big comedy for you. It's fun, right? Anybody in the lineup?
You do? Oh, sorry.
Is there one?
I can't.
You know what? We're a professional audience here. That's what we want you to know. I'm just going to make it, let's just make it meek and bring it up Brennan Weeks. Let's do this. Come on, Brennan. Come on, Brennan!
Come on.
All right, wait till everybody want to sit down or anything. Okay. It's weird seeing a Nepo baby in real time, right? Isn't that weird? It's weird. He's going to have a career ahead of us, guys. It's... All right. I'll wait till she's... You done? You're not... I'm not going to steamroll through this set just to make... No, I'm not. I'm going to wait.
I'll wait.
Okay. You guys saw that, right? We all saw that. We all saw that, right? I've heard of like parents like living vicariously through their kids, but this was like the lamest thing, right? Like put her in figure skating or something where she'll be successful, because this is not the place, right? Stand-up comedy is such like, I get it, right? Everyone wants to be super supportive. Follow your dreams. This is like the worst place. This is the worst profession to follow your dreams. I don't know. It is the saddest. Can you imagine her doing like mics for the rest of her life? Like that is insane. She has one shot at America's Got Talent. That's all there is to this. I don't know. I'm just bitter, clearly. I'm just a bitter old man. Been doing comedy too long. Yeah, she still hasn't gotten her stripes like taking that 2-hour bus ride to do 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like there's gotta be some fucking... Gotta have some grit for this. I don't know. What I hate about LA is like the useless platitudes too that happen. You ever see like a memorial plaque or like a bronze statue of somebody that did something? The newest one I have on my agenda of things that should be taken off is the Rosa Parks Freeway. You guys seen this? The sign for the... So okay, I don't want to ask what happened, but you're gonna tell me.
Let them tell you.
Okay. The Rosa Parks Freeway. You seen this? You seen that going towards westbound on the 10? I know a lot of comics in the room. You don't have cars, but like, if you're on the freeway, you can see the 10 is called the Rosa Parks Freeway, and it used to be called the Christopher Columbus Interstate Freeway, right? And they changed that, obviously. My question is, she rode the bus, right? Like, why do we name the freeway after her? Like, would she be spinning around in her grave knowing how many poor black people were displaced during the construction? Okay. Okay. I tried to explain polyamory to my mother during the holidays, and I think I was about 1-2 sentences in, and she was just like, "You're just a slut," and I was like, "All right, sorry." Okay. I was thinking about a heinous premise. I shouldn't do this bit. I can't do this bit. Okay, because they left, and now it's fine, right? We're adults. We can be fine. Okay. I don't want to say this bit. What if the elites, right, the billionaires and the world controllers, what if they figured out that fucking kids was good health care? Okay, here we go. What if they figured out if pedophilia was the key to life, right? What if that's a weird premise. Because it's a big secret. It's a big secret, right? Like, I don't see them getting fucking cancer, all right? My mom has fucking cancer. How have you got? If I lean into this, it's going to pull you guys back even more, and I just... What if it's like they don't get cancer because they're fucking kids? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if... That's why it's legal, right? Like the Jeffrey Epstein list. How are all these billionaires living so long, right? They're all pedophiles. It's a commonality. What if they the doctors write the prescription? It's like, just go fuck some kids. Like, what if that is a thing? You guys hate me. It's okay. I'm trying to make something horrible funny. I just want to know why my mom has cancer, right? And Joe Biden is still running this country. Is he fucking kids, right?
That's real.
I'm not saying anybody should, right? But it would tear down the cancer industry, wouldn't it? How's the healthcare industry making money, right? It's just fucking kids.
Go for it, Brennan. Go for it.
Am I going for it? That's weird. I don't know if it needs the encouragement. Yeah, go fuck it. Like, that's weirder. Okay. I'm melting down in front of you guys, all right? I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have said it. What I should have said was still taking on the polyamory stuff, because I'm hooking up with a married woman now. That's what I'm doing. I'm hooking up with a married woman, and I feel bad a little bit, right? Like, everybody's cool. Like, I'm gonna meet the husband in like 2 weeks. We're gonna do like a dinner date. Like, it's weird. But I feel bad because it's like, I'm fucking her. I'm like, someone loves you at home. Like, it's like, why am I doing it? She's into it, man. You guys are still upset with me on the last joke. I know. I shouldn't have said it. I really got to clean out my email, you guys. Right? How many millions of messages are in your email? And I found out I'm on this subscription email list for clips for sale. You guys know what this is? Is there any perverts in the room? Clips for sale? It's like it's what like OnlyFans was it's people like uploading videos of themselves, right? And it's just like a YouTube for pay-per-view for porn, right? And this doesn't go well with the previous fucking whole line of stuff, but like, I'm just upset because there's so many fetishes on there, all right? So many. And shit you would have never heard of, right? Not fucking kids, all right? That's what I'm saying. We're not going back to that premise, but we're going to a different premise. And I don't know. Anybody here into farting? Anybody? Yeah? You're not?
White people.
No? No, it sounds disgusting, right? But it's absolutely disgusting. But there's not even just farting. It's like subcategories of farting videos, sir. And like, to be honest with you, like the selection is maddening, and people are making money off this, right? And so I want to do a podcast of. Thanks. I need that right now. I need that a lot. I want to do a podcast of just.
Kids farting.
No. I was. No. I want to do a podcast. I want to call it shit talking. That's all I want to do. And if you can extrapolate that meaning, if I can get paid to do something that I do every day, right, without fail, right.
Stop bragging.
I know.
I'm telling. There's way. shouldn't have gone with that premise. You know, I know it kind of derailed the whole set. I just had to get it out there because I thought it was hilarious. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm Brenda Weeks. Bye. Don't.
This is so scary on Wall Street. I met a girl, and I thought it was really weird because she had a beard that she didn't get rid of. And then she told me her mother introduced her to her first girlfriend, and she was telling me all this stuff. And she borrowed $20, right? And I felt bad. And then she told me what she had to do, and it's just so funny. It falls into your category. And this is on rye bread toasted. Is this crazy? I can't even go to the bathroom with 3 bathrooms. How do the homeless do it outside? Think about that. Think about that. I said to this man, how did you do that outside here and just leave it? You know what he said to me? He said, ma'am, I didn't have no toilet paper. And I was like, maybe that's would you be so mad? Thank you so much. You must hate me already. It's okay. I can't, because you're wondering about... I was in an Uber accident. Let's just start that off. You're wondering what happened to my foot and whose ass I kicked, okay? And I would have kicked the driver, except it was a driverless car. And after it hit us, it backed up and hit us again. And my Uber driver said, I've got to go to the hospital. I was like, you taking my ass to United Airlines. I'm going to New York City. And then I got off the plane like this. And it didn't look really cute, but I said it was a crip. And you're still here. If you just tuned in, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I know it looked like Wonderama with the kids here, but you know, it's a little bit of something everywhere here. And I'm really happy. You know, I'm always happy to say this name because I'm from New Jersey. And New Jersey is a very special place where Italian people live. And even if you don't have, you see how she sees that she knows too much about me. You shouldn't know anything about me and you'd be a co-conspirator. I know. I have a degree in criminal justice. I used to work in a prison. I can say this shit. It's real. There's some hot guys in jail, okay? They don't complain. They send you cards.
Oh my god.
They send you cards. Like Amazon cards. Like, oh, the shit I've gotten in the mail. And one of my friends, please, I hope you guys are not looking. One of my friends, if you do me a favor, he says, you send my son, Italian. All right? He said, you send my son a picture. You know, he'd like to hang it up in his room. Da-da-da. I go, okay, no big deal. I go, where am I sending? He gives me his address. I'm looking at this address, and this is you know, it's like where they build walls when your grandfather goes and build a wall for 5 years, right? So me, the criminologist, I said, oh, I'm not going to look this up. I look it up. His son cut off his friend's head with a machete.
Right.
And you won't keep calling, he'll come. But that's a Catholic thing. Patty's not gonna laugh. But isn't that a crazy story? With a machete? I know, right? We're like, okay, let me not even go there, okay? Anyway, I love saying this woman's name, and it's also her birthday. And I want to say happy birthday to the one and only Cici Treza. Let her hear you. Cici!
I love when you say things. I never know where they're going to go, where they start, where they end, but they all come together in the end somehow. They must, yes. Hi, everybody. Yay! Thank you. And it's my birthday today. This is the first birthday I haven't cried on, so that's pretty cool, but the night is still young, so, you never know. But how are people's holidays? Okay, yep. It was weird. It was weird, right? This past holiday, I feel like it was just like weird vibes. I feel like every time you go back home, you kind of realize your family's more fucked up than you thought. And you start to think about why. And for my family, it's the autism. For sure. Like everybody's on the spectrum in a different way, and you would think that would work, but like what some people use to stim is what other people get overstimulated by. So it was just a lot this holiday season. It was pretty crazy, but so I flew out to New York. So I took LAX, and I think everyone in LA thinks anything that breathes is a service animal. If you took a look at LAX right before the holidays, because there were service dogs, there were service cats, service birds, and I can't say shit because my dog is a service animal too. But let's just collectively agree that that's probably not okay. Because there was this basset hound, and his like ears were dragging on the floor, and he was like 15 years old, and he had a service dog vest on. I was like, I think this dog needs a service dog. What the fuck? And this was, okay, I fucked up because I didn't have enough time to take my dog for a walk before we went to the airport. So, yeah, so we get in there, we're at like Terminal 2, and she just takes a shit on the ground. Yeah, and I have this guy, he's like, some service dog, that is. Like, yeah, some service dog, that is. Yeah, but it's the owner's fault. Like, don't come for my fucking dog. It's my fault entirely. But yeah, but holidays were fun. Oh, and then, this is what's fucked up. So one of the ways I was able to take my dog as service dog, that's fine. The other way, JetBlue like came for me and they were like, you can't do that. So I had to pay the fee, whatever, to have like a dog that's not a service dog, which is fucked up. She's a service dog. But I do have Karen inside me, you know? Karen with a C, because it's like not like the bad Karen, but it is the Karen that's gonna like call up corporations and be like, fuck you, I'm gonna get my money back. So I wrote them a 5-page like essay basically with like photo evidence. I'm not gonna read it all, but I'll read you a little clip of it. Just because I fucking think it's funny. I have been a loyal JetBlue customer for many years, but after this experience, if this charge is not either reimbursed or flight credit is not given, I cannot, in good faith, travel with JetBlue ever again, and will have to switch to other airlines, as this goes completely against my morals. And I take numerous flights per year, upwards of $5,000s. Thank you. And I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Are you fucking serious? I never fucking do that. But I will tell them that, because I'll get my money back. Okay. I went up to Santa Barbara too for the holidays recently. Me and my brother drove up, and my brother does cybersecurity for the U.S. Navy. But the songs that he queued was Levitating by Dua Lipa and Counting Stars by One Republic. So I'm a little bit nervous for the cyber safety of this country after that. That's crazy. I don't even listen to those songs. It was so wild. But yeah, so I kind of turned that off, and then we were listening to the radio, and Christian rock has gotten really good, guys. It's not just Christian rock anymore. It's like Christian techno, Christian house music, Christian EDM, and you don't even know until you're like five verses in, and you're like, whoa, wait, they mentioned God, there it is. But it's really it's really good. But yeah, I went up to Santa Barbara to see my grandma, so I stay with her at the old folks' home. And the old folks got it right. Guys, they got something right with that old folks home. Because it's 24/7 puzzles all the fucking time. All the time. People just be farting. It's crazy. They be like ripping ass in front of each other, and none of them care. It is so funny. It's so funny. And then the food there, honestly, really great. Like V8s and like tuna sandwiches. Isn't that so good, guys? Doesn't that sound so good? Yeah. Yeah, so I told my aunt, I was like, oh, maybe I'll like look for part-time work here, and I can stay with you, I can stay with grandma. And she's like, whoa, let's not rule off looking for full-time work in LA now. I don't even know if they have part-time work here in Santa Barbara. You should look for full-time, so you can see how much my family loves me. I don't think they do that to my brother and sister. That's okay though. Let's look at the list, baby. So basically, moral of that story, go where you're wanted, which is advice I'll never take, ever. I'm someone who, like, someone could so clearly, like, show me they don't fuck with me, but I'ma stay there. You know what I mean? Because I am my father's daughter. Like, I'ma fix them. Even if they don't want to be fixed. You know what I fucking mean? I know. Yeah, I think it's because, like, I think it's the non-binary in me, you know? Like, non-binary people, they don't go away. If you break up with, like, a they, them, it's hard. I'm sorry for you. Because, like, we're going to still be with you, you know? Even if you're trying to break up. And then that, with Capricorn, too, like, I find a person, and I fixate, and I hold tight, and it hurts me. It's not for the best. But these streets are kind of, honestly, they're kind of bare when you're healed. You know what I mean? In LA, like, if you're not healed, it's fucking Candyland. But if you're healed, not much there. It's kind of like looking for, like, a used car. You know what I mean? Because you're like, this looks good. It's a good price, but take a look at that engine. You know, 6 months in, that's not going to be too good. It's going to cost you more money than it's worth right now. It's just, I'm not willing to put that time and energy in, you know? Yeah, and for as healing as LA says it is, you know, you can't manifest the fuckboy out of somebody, you know? You can do all the manifesting work in the world. But I think I found the solution to all of this, to all these problems. And that is, as women, we should only go down on men when they've written in their feelings journal. I think if we do that, that would solve every problem. Maybe like every world war would end. I think that's the answer. So thank you so much. I'm Cece Trezza, CECETRZ on Instagram. Thank you.
And happy birthday to you. And you didn't cry yet? Guess what? We're going to fix that. I'm kidding. Oh, my God. Can I just tell you something, guys, real quick? I know. I never say anything, but I never talk. You know that. Obviously, like, I'm all messed up. I was heckled by my kids at a show. They were like this when I was on stage. For no reason. I think it's because I didn't talk about them. This is all they ever say is, don't talk about me. So I didn't. Satan and Lucifer. Lucifer's the baby. All right, I don't know why I brought that up, because they are choosing my nursing home. And I want to live in the nice one like they have on The Sopranos. But I want to see. Colin Aisley, where are you? Asley? I want to say it right.
Yeah,
You're here already?
I'm here.
All right. Get up. Let's do this.
Hello. Hello. I'm really excited. I'm gonna meet my wife's new boyfriend in about 2 weeks. Super stoked. Heard he's a great guy. He's a great lay. Do we do therapy here? Therapy? I like therapy. I do therapy. Does it ever feel like it takes too long to get where you're going, though, with therapy? You know, like, it's a long road. Like, I wish they would just tell me. You know, because they're always trying to guide you towards the right answer. I wish therapists were more like a plumber. You know, I just want a therapist to, like, come up to me and tap me on the head and be like, yep, classic case of narcissism. Yep, you're going to need some mushrooms for that. Let me see these pipes here. Yep, looks like you got some emotional abandonment issues. Probably caused by your father. So I went to this restaurant. I had a friend who, I'm very lucky, he makes good money, and he invited me to one of these restaurants that, like, they do all the food for you. You know, like, you say the name, you say, like, the name of it, and they bring you, like, a 4 or 5 course meal. It was, like, amazing, right? And he was explaining it to me, and he's like, you know, this is fancy. They choose the food for you. I'm like, I think I grew up with that. Did they tell me to shut up and eat my peas too? Because I've had that experience. I don't know if that's the part of a fancy restaurant is you get to choose the food. That's the part. You can say whatever. All right. I find it weird. I see this a lot, like, online, where guys say they can't tell if a woman is flirting with them or not. You ever see that? I think that's crazy. Like, I feel like it should be really obvious for a guy to be able to tell if a woman is flirting with them or not, right? You know, like, here, excuse me, what's your name?
Jenna
Jenna, very nice to meet you. Where are you from, Jenna?
from LA.
From LA. Wonderful. Thank you so much. See, now she was clearly flirting with me. It's very obvious. Give it up for Jenna, everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like the parking spots I know, parking spots make me laugh every time. I want to know okay. The parking spots at, like, Vons or, like, any grocery store is getting out of hand because every spot is reserved. Like, you've got the handicapped, the online parking, the pre-online parking. I'm like, I take like 20 minutes trying to find a parking spot in a damn Vons. Like, it feels like trying to approach a woman in LA. Where you're like, hey, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Hey, sorry, taken. I saw during the holidays, you know, you, like, see always, like, cute things on cars, like someone put, like, antlers on their truck or something. And I saw somebody and I see during Halloween, I saw, like, the legs of, like, a skeleton out of the trunk, right? And that's, like, kind of cute, you know. But then I saw an elf's legs out of the trunk of a car. And I don't feel like that's very cute. I feel like you murdered an elf. And you're displaying. I feel bad for you.
Okay.
Did anybody else get a gift this year during the holidays that they knew they didn't want or need, but they did a really good job of explaining in the moment why they could use it. Like you just bullshitted your way. Oh yeah, no, I could. You know what? I actually really needed this. I'm gonna use this for something. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use this. Definitely gonna use this. I am. I hate the fucking dating apps. Do we like dating apps? Do we hate dating apps? Clap if you hate the dating apps. Yeah. Wow. That was the right amount of energy for dating apps that it all deserved. I'm just I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting my time. I don't know. Let me see what I wrote.
You don't even have to look at that. You already know.
I know, but I
Come on.
But I want to be careful what I say.
Oh.
But
It's too late. It's too late.
It's too late. I just feel like you ever feel like you're a different person with each person you're messaging? You know, you're like, how do I be? You don't quite know how to be yourself, but you don't know them enough. You can't read their energy enough to know how to play. So you're just this new person every message, and then you have to like try to, you're trying not to be like too nice or too excited or too to the point. Like, I don't know. See, this is why I look at the notes. You ever get bored and you go back to old matches?
Yeah.
And you start noticing a lot of 5s start looking like 8s. I don't know. Oh shoot, I had one. I don't know if you guys heard this. Do we watch The Simpsons? Anybody Simpsons?
Yeah.
Simpsons. I don't know if you heard this, but they're actually going to be changing the show a bit. Homer will no longer strangle Bart whenever he's like mad at him. They're actually changing it completely. They want to be more with like the times. So now Homer's just going to abandon him. Just a little more 2020, a little more 2023. Up in here. Yeah. Oh wait. They're going away. I don't know if you guys heard this, but in Florida, there was like a group of people who just got like attacked at a restaurant by a crocodile, and they said that the reason is because like alligators, like they'll get accustomed to people giving them food, and so they get comfortable with people, and so they'll attack them. Which is weird because I've been fed by people my entire life, and I'm still scared of them. I know it's silly. I've been trying to. I actually am interested in getting more into role play. I used to date someone we used to role play a lot, and that's something I want to do again. I feel like you ever wonder if like rich famous people ever role play as normal people? Hey baby, I just got done with an 8-hour shift at Ralph's. Stop it. My entry-level marketing years can't bear it. I used to live in France, that is true, and every week we do karaoke. And sorry, I'm trying to see how much time. Anyway, we used to do karaoke, and one time there was this one French guy who would only sing Johnny Cash songs, and the problem with Johnny Cash songs, they don't sound good in a French accent. Just every week, I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, down, down as the flames went higher. And it burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. I hear the train coming. No. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys very much. Online somewhere eventually.
They coming in? Hey, hello there.
Hello.
Sign on in.
Awesome, I will.
Okay, just make yourself comfortable. That's what I say. What can I do?
Oh, thank you.
Really, what can I do? Nobody listens to me. Well, listen, if you ever want some kosher soul food, I know a girl with straight hair that can do it for you. Come on in. The water's fine.
Wherever you guys want.
They want me to just fall. Look what they do. They just keep throwing shit on the floor for me. Because my boo.
You sit right there.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, great. And what was your name again?
Kyle.
Kyle and?
Alana.
Oh, I love that name, Alana.
Oh, thank you.
It was my mother's neighbor. I knew you would think I have a story, but it's true. It was Alana and Tony, and they built a housing projects in Patterson. It was really beautiful because white people lived there. As soon as they moved out, then there was some projects. But I remember that it had the balconies, and you could, if you were skinny enough, you could slide to your other side. And my mother thought that I fell off the balcony, and I thought that was so great watching her scream for me. I was at Alona's house, who was like, your daughter's here. And my mother beat my ass. All right, you can tell I got a colored mother. Well, I want to say that I want to stay here the entire night for everybody, and I mean that truly, but my kid's going back to Liverpool, and I got to get home to see her. And the other one's going to New York in my clothes if I don't get back. Okay? And I just want to say that you're going to have no problem with energy. You don't have to take your Addy because you know who's going to finish this? The comedy of the one and only Patty.
That's me.
Where is Patty?
Hey, 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 hey. Okay, that's enough with Patty already, okay? Damn it, look at you all. Just sexy Timothy Chalamet is here tonight. Damn it. You know what you missed? We had Filipino Macklemore sitting in that seat earlier, and he dressed his tiny Filipino daughter up as a fucking LA County prisoner. You missed it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I've never. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you something. I can speak about this personally because look at me, right? Look, have a look at me. Drink me fucking in. You feel a little bit better about yourself now, don't you? God damn it. So, let me explain, first of all. I am 100% Irish. My wife is 100%, she's a teeny tiny little Filipina. She's 100% Filipina. In LA, that makes our children tall Mexicans. I don't know if you know, but that's the recipe. That's how it works. Clap if you're married. Are you married? This guy's got his arms crossed over here. Are you okay, sir? Did you know that you were going to a comedy event tonight? Or because I'm going to tell you something. What's your name? Murray, I fucking love that name, Murray. That's a great name. It's a funny name, right? Am I right? Give him a round of applause, Murray. But Murray, remember, if the Statue of Liberty had its arms crossed, none of the immigrants would have come here. They just would have fucking turned around and gone back to where they come from. But that's okay. He's a lovely man, Murray, isn't he? Lovely. I'm a little older than the rest of the comedians here, as you can tell, so I don't have time for silly segues. Having said that, a funny thing happened to me on the way over here tonight. I love this Ron. Give Ron a round of applause. He's our lead laugher. Give our lead laugher a round of applause. And it means something for me to be here tonight and for you to be here tonight, Ron. Basically what it means is there are 2 empty seats in the balcony at the Muppet Show. Kind of what that means. Look at the blank look at your face when I said Muppet. Muppet, does that mean anything to you? Muppet, are you familiar with the Muppets? Don't ever point at a man and do that. Yeah. Are any of you married? Any of you? Not? Okay. God gave him a round of applause. He's doing what he can. Because listen, here's the deal. I'm all in on this fucking Ponzi scheme we call the United States. Okay? I've produced 5 taxpayers. 5 taxpayers. I'm doing my fucking part. So you guys, round of applause. We got one married person. Anybody here in love? Gonna get, not even you? You're fucking married? Okay. I was gonna say, it's a good thing your wife isn't here. Now I'm gonna come to my favorite category. How many of you out there are just fucking? Come on, give it up, just. Not even you two? God damn it, you're pretty. You should start fucking if you're not fucking. You would have beautiful children. Really, red hot. You yourself. I'm just going to say this. I'm not the least bit homosexual. I could say this. He's hot, am I right? That guy is a hot fucking guy. He's a hot-looking guy, right? Am I right? I mean, I'm not homosexual, but if you ever went to jail, I would love to go with you. I would love to accompany you there. Maybe even invite you back to my place later on for a little light Greco-Roman wrestling. We could get in there. I've got the Siglets in the trunk. We could do that, Cece. Cece's birthday! Cece's birthday! Yay for Cece's birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Ron, we'll get there. We'll get there. Follow me, we'll get there, Ron! You sexy beast, you. Cece, I don't know if any of you know this. I know it for a strange reason. Cece was born on Elvis Presley's birthday. Now, I'll tell you why I know that. First of all, I'm an immigrant. I know I don't look like one because I don't look like all the immigrants you see on Fox News. But, you know, if you don't watch Fox News, don't. But if you do, they don't look like me. They don't look like me. But my mother was an Irish woman who fucking loved Elvis Presley. Oh, my God. So, you know, my mom died. Either that or she hasn't been speaking to me in 18 months. I'm not sure which. If you knew her, you would not find that hard to believe. She had a borderline personality with no fucking borders. None! But what happens when your dear sainted Irish mother has passed away? And the women here know this. All women, even your sainted Irish mother, have a little drawer. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That blank look went away. You know the drawer, the Muppets you don't know shit about. But the little drawer that every woman has with certain things in it. And we were cleaning my mother's stuff out. This is 100% true. In a way, I wish it wasn't, because I still have nightmares. She had an Elvis Presley vibrator. You can't make this up! Look at his hair. Fucking fierce. It had sideburns. Fucking sideburns! And it had 2 speeds. Love Me Tender and Jailhouse Rock. What I'm trying to tell you is... None of you married. He's married. God damn it. You know what I'm talking about. I've been married, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, 31 years. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hard to stay in love. Easy to fall in love. But for that reason, to do it, to keep the spice in the boudoir, Timothy Chalamet, to keep it in the boudoir, to keep some vim and vigor in your love life, we ascribe to a technique called the hall pass. Clap if you don't know what a hall pass is. I'm still getting a blank look. Okay, the hall pass is, you know, if it's usually a celebrity or someone of notice, and your mate gives you an okay, that if you encounter them and they give you the thumbs up, you can make sweet, sweet love to them. Okay? So again, my wife, teeny tiny little Filipina, not even 5 foot tall. Her hall pass is Idris Elba. Fucking loves some Idris. You do too. I saw you smiling there. She said, "Ooh, Idris." You know what my wife calls him? Hot Black Jesus! And my hall pass, of course, was Joan Rivers until she passed away. Then it was briefly the Cholula hot sauce lady. Turns out, not even a real person. Not even a real person. So now, my hall pass is, strangely enough, Idris Elba. He's hot, I don't know what to tell you. But you got to work at 31 years is a long time to, you know, be with the same person. But I try. But my wife, she's not trying anymore. You know, she's cut down on sexual positions. She's just down to the 3, you know, which is fine. It's fine. But 2 of them don't involve me at all. Which is disappointing. You know, what am I paying for private Pilates instruction for? That instructor who fucking looks a lot like Idris Elba. Fuck it. I know I married the right woman. I know I did. You know why? I married the wrong one first. Yeah, this is California. You get a practice one. Yeah, you get a practice one. I have some fond memories of my first ex-wife, but for legal reasons, I must refer to her as plaintiff. Yeah, it was rough. She was hot. I married her at 19 and raised her as my own. Fucking hot! But you know what? When that wore off, we just couldn't stand each other. Clap if you've ever had fucking amazing sex with someone you can't stand. Woo! All right? You know, Muppet. You know that it's God's little trick. It's fucking out of this world. It's amazing. I think of that whole first marriage as just like a 3-year hate fuck. But I couldn't leave after I came as God intended. So now, again, 31 years of marriage, fucking worth it. You know why? 5 beautiful children. I have 7, but 2 of them fucking annoy me. Fucking annoy me! I have a daughter who's very successful. She's a criminal lawyer, drives a Jaguar, owns a condo in Pasadena, makes 6 figures, still on my phone plan. When does it end? And you know, baby, don't you? I have a son, Mandrake, who calls me by my first name, which I think is his way of getting back at me for naming him Mandrake. Mandrake. I was going through a fucking magician phase, Ron. Give me a break. I love him. He lives an alternative lifestyle. Okay, so I want to do something right now while we're here at the LASC. Let's clap in support of the LGBTQIA community. God damn it, there's more than one way to love who you love and be the person that you are, right? At least I hope that's the person that he is. I hate to think he just started sucking cock to spite me. Just out of spite! Fucking Mandrake! So, I know what I look like, okay? Somebody come up to me. A homeless lady called me Hot George Bush on the way in here. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm not a Republican or a sexy war criminal, don't worry. Take your time with that. You know your history! But the guy walked up to me and he said, you know, you look vaguely like you play pickleball. I don't know what that was. It sounds like a fucking venereal disease. Well, I looked into it. It's pickleball. You know this pickleball? Muppet, you know pickleball? Pickleball! You know what he was really saying to me? You look like an old white guy who's too poor to play golf. Bingo! That's right, that is fucking me! Don't you like it when a stereotype lands? 3% of you does, 97% is outraged. I'm outraged! But here's the thing. I've been doing this a long time. You know what I'm going to do? This is just for your benefit. I'm going to tell you a jokey joke. You want to hear a jokey joke? Round of applause. Jokey joke. Do you know the difference between a golf ball and a woman's G-spot? A man will never stop looking for a golf ball. That joke's just for me and you, baby. That's okay. But I have to admit something. I did not write that joke. That joke was written by Copernicus. Copernicus. I bought that joke. Yes, I used to. I used to open for Mark Twain. You might remember him. He's had some rough times politically. I don't know if you know Mark Twain. There's some spotty writings of his that we know what I'm talking about. He was heavy on the N-word. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm going to say this. Are you ready? I don't think Mark Twain would qualify for the Mark Twain Prize. No. I think we're pretty much done. We're done with Mark Twain. I will tell you, he was a strange man, and he would constantly offer me back massages. That didn't end well. Are you a Catholic, Timothy Chalamet?
Oh my God. Oh my.
Because you have an angelic look about you. I mean, look, I was an altar boy. That means a couple things. First of all, it wasn't all bad. Father Albert was a passive-aggressive power bottom. He still sends me fucking Christmas cards. Damn it, $50 is $50. You know, what am I gonna do? I don't know. Are you guys doing okay? Are you happy with yourself? Are you very happy with that? Are you very fucking happy with yourself? Because I want to tell you, I am feeling great. I was feeling so great. I decided to get in my car and drive 32 minutes and pay $10 to be mildly ignored by my peers. That's you. But give a round of applause for Sunda's mic. This mic is different. This is a fucking different mic. Most of these mics, I feel the way that Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas feels about affirmative action. The soft bigotry of low expectations. but not here. There's not not a Supreme Court buff in the fucking house. not. But what I was going to say is this mic is different, Timothy Chalamet. This is different. This mic is my home mic, baby. I feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? Riddled with insecurity and judgment. Listen, you guys have been pretty mediocre thus far. But I don't mean as an audience. I mean as people. I think where am I at on time? Am I done with you guys yet, or maybe I am?
You're hosting, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Somebody should tell me. Muppet, I'm looking at you. Can you give a brother a light? I love you guys. Give yourself a round of applause. You're a pretty good audience. And I want to tell you, I did a gig in Bakersfield last Saturday night. I mean, you've got... they're very dentally challenged, and they have like meth-addled attention spans. You guys are fantastic. I mean, and you're very good looking. I mean, you're very good look. Most of you. There's a shitbag or two here. I'm not going to put them on. But that's a life lesson. You know, in life there are shitbags up too. So I think I'm old. I'm going to wander over to the side of the stage and start to cry. Somebody get Patty! Give me a round of applause. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the rest of this motherfucking show? Are you ready? Yeah. Because I've got good news for you. You want some good news? Yeah. Tonight is free cocaine night here at the LA School of Comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, free cocaine night! Yeah, baby! I'm going to get back to that, so you want to keep your eyes up here, baby. And I want to hear some laughing Muppet. I'm talking to you. Fucking Murray? Are you fucking kidding me? Is it Murray?
It's Rory.
What?
It's Rory.
Rory? That's not funny. Murray is much... Can we change it to Murray? Can I just call you Murray for... Rory, that's Irish or something. God damn it. You gotta be careful of those people. All right, listen, you guys. This next comedian is a personal friend of mine. He's very different. You're not. This is nothing you've fucking seen before. And on top of it, he stopped a sexual assault on his way over here tonight. He changed his mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby fucking Peterson. Give it up for Bobby fucking... Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, give it up. Bobby fucking Peterson, man. Hi-yo.
Hey, I'm gonna steal your jokes if that's...
Give me my cheese droppings.
What a fucking intro. Thank you for pointing out that I might be a rapist. That's I don't like that. I'm very happy that there's this many people here because it's gonna be a ride. Let's have fun. Yeah, my number one fan was here earlier with his dog. It's been a weird fucking night. I saw Patty almost get in a fight. I think I almost got in a fight. You almost got touched by the same... I don't know what that... It was a weird situation. Tonight's been weird. I don't know. Oh, 3-Year Hate Fuck would be a good name for a band.
No, that's my podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. 3-Year Hate Fuck. And then I know Brennan left, but back in the day there was this video, cake farting. It was literally a chick farting on... You've seen it?
Ryan has.
Oh yeah, it's pretty famous. But yeah, cake farting. That's all right. So I'm Bobby fucking Peterson.
Yeah, baby. Oh!
Give it up for Sunda, Patty, everybody involved tonight, yourselves. I was in special ed. Anybody else? Of course you were. I call it school. It was, they didn't know what to do with me. They put me in GATE, gifted and talented education, like, I think in 8th, or, I was in and out of it. I don't know. They tried putting me in actual special ed too at one point. But I found out I'm a genius. I have I don't know what my IQ is. I took a test, cause it's a long story. Like 2 weeks of testing with the city of LA, they call you we're all consumers. That's what they think of us as. We're consumers, and but by the end they told me I had a 149 IQ, but that's where it capped out. So I don't know how superior I am, but fucking, it's probably pretty. I don't know. So yeah, people get offended easily. Also, if you've seen the new Dave Chappelle special, I TiVoed it. Don't tell me about it. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, so people, they get offended, especially since like COVID. I don't know. I grew up in the '90s, so things were different. People are sensitive, but most of the time they don't know why they're offended. So I'm here to kind of shed some light on it. So let's start with this. Now, if I told you to gaze into the fire, if I said gaze into the fire, right? Gaze into the fire. But then if I said, and straight's over there, that's, see where I'm going? Language, it's fucking confusing. Right? So it's easy to get a, thank you. Well, then this is gonna go fucking fantastic. All right, so yeah, in those along those lines, like, what do you get when you apply hexabromocyclododecane to a bunch of dried sticks and twigs bundled together with twine for fuel? A retarded faggot. See, it's not offensive. It's not offensive. Look in the dictionary. These are words. Before they were used the way you think of them, they were used differently. So, moving on. What would you call fireproof British cigarettes? That's a retarded fag. All right. Again, not offensive. Words. They mean something different than you're thinking. Now, what do you call 20 fireproof British cigarettes? That's a pack of retarded fags. Again, not offensive. Words. Dictionary. Look it up. Okay. I'm so glad that little girl left.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, Brennan, man, he went hard. But yeah. Okay.
Hope not.
I'm so. Okay. What do you call a homosexual gentleman with Down syndrome in the 1990s? I won't say it. That would be offensive. You see where I'm going? Like, words. What do you call a dude with a stick in his ass? Uptight. What do you call a dude with a bunch of dry sticks and twigs bundled together with twine for fuel in his ass? It's a dude with a faggot in his ass. Not offensive. Dictionary again. What do you call a dude with another dude in his ass? That's Jeremy. Okay, so now we're gonna. Okay, so when you apply a retardant to something, it becomes harder to burn, right? In Texas, they use electricity. See, there I crossed the line. That was offensive. But I should have let the joke land first before I went there. But yeah. So that's what, this is like my fascination. Like, I'm writing a book on it. It's called Retarded Faggots and the N-Word. It's like a study on language and who can say what, when, why. So many questions come up with that title. I mean, like, why would I just say the N-word and not say the actual? Because I can't. But why would I say retarded faggots? Because I'm talking about fire retarded bundles of sticks and twigs. You see what I'm saying? Language. It's fun. Now that you think I'm a hateful person, I swear to you I'm not. I'm afraid to talk around people because people are so sensitive. Yeah. So I just want yeah. That's why I do this stuff. Just to get that shock. And I don't know. All right. That I ran out of time way fast there. Boogers and butts. Okay. You smell them a lot. You constantly smelling them. You rarely see them until you eat them. What does a booger smell like? Think about that. There's boogers in your nose right now. You are smelling boogers. What do they smell like? That is a thing. Thank you. I like groans. Those are as good as laughs, right? All right. Did I pull any triggers? Any triggers? No. We're good. Everyone. I'm not canceled, right? Okay. So, just so ahead of time, this is about modern slavery. This next joke. So don't tell me there were Jewish slaves and there were Roman slaves and stuff. I keep getting that. I don't want to waste my time explaining myself. For this case, modern slavery. It was bad. Terrible thing. All slavery is bad. But what we could have done better, I think, like more inclusiveness and like diversity. Like instead of just pulling from one like place, like we should have been, less people would. I don't know. That one's hard to say. Yeah. But thank you for listening to me. Again, I'm not a hateful person. See, look, I'm wearing like a shirt about like the universe and shit. No, I'm not. I just want people to be offended, and then that way when they say something, I could be like, just words, dictionary. Come on. I've been Bobby fucking Peterson. Thank you.
Give it up for Bobby fucking Peterson. Come on, Murray. Give it up. Give it up. Wow, there you go. One more time. For Bobby fucking Peterson. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but that last bit was equal parts stand-up comedy and hate crime. Just get a little bit of both. Come on, it's a surprise, and anything can happen here. Let's go to the comedy. Thank you very much. You all can do that too. Show me. Come on. What, they passing out fucking Xanax tonight? Is it the Xanax crew? All right, look at you all though. Ron, don't they look at them? Fucking look at them. Don't they remind you of us when we were their age? Lonely and horny. Horny and lonely, so horny. I was once a living proof that you could cry uncontrollably while fully erect. Timothy Chalamet was getting a mental picture of that a second ago. Me and a one-room roommate in a tiny closet with two specific piles of Kleenex. No. You don't want to mix those up. You don't want to mix. It's like a temporary pink eye if it happens. I don't know. The gals know what I'm talking about. Muppet nose. You guys ready for your next comedian? All right. Well, listen. I have not seen his comedy before, but I can sense funny. And this man is funny. And I want you guys, this is the type of welcome that I expect. Mutual orgasms all across the room. When I say this man's name, I want mutual fucking orgasms, Murray, all over the room. So let's give it up for our team Taliv. Hey, come on, our team Taliv, baby, come on. One more time for our team Taliv.
Thanks a lot, Patty. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
You're really good, but we're not convinced that you're straight.
Me neither.
You're just way too familiar with that vibrator. Know all the little details about it. It's good to be back, It's been a little while since I came out here because I actually got COVID right before holidays. So it really sucked. Yeah, we had no magic in the air. We had a lot of COVID in the air. So my wife got it too, which sucked even more. But I'm all better now, and it wasn't too bad. Actually COVID gave me this weird feeling of power. Like I've never felt that before. I felt like I'm in control and I get to decide what's going to happen to someone else. Because, I had to go to the grocery store on Christmas Eve And it was very busy, so I'm just standing in line there, and some people like rushing through. They're very impatient. This guy got in front of me in the line, like pretended like I wasn't there or he didn't see me. And I'm just like, okay, fine. But I'm thinking in my mind, it's like, you have no idea, dude. You have no idea. I can just take off that mask off, and I'm gonna ruin your holidays. This is gonna be the worst Christmas you've ever seen. And your family will be very unhappy. Might even kill one of your favorite uncles. And it's because of you, because you bastard, you didn't want to stand in line. But of course I didn't take off my mask, because I'm not a monster, So I gave him that Christmas gift. So you're welcome, dude. Yeah, but it's good to be back. You guys, everyone live in LA, right?
Yeah.
Me too, and I'm gonna give you some useful information about Armenians, because anywhere you look in the cities, there's a good chance there's an Armenian over there. So I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. First of all, there are two types of people. There are Armenians and people that want to be Armenian. There are a lot of Jews in between, but we're not gonna touch on that today. Yeah, but I'm actually Armenian, and I used to be a very proud one, but then Kardashians came out. And since then, I'm just Armenian quietly. Yeah. But, they say all Armenians are related. So I figured I'll just write them an email, introduce myself, let them know I'm here, available for some family time. But, they always say on the show that family is the most important thing in their life, but maybe not so much because I never heard back. Never wrote me back. But it's okay. Fuck them then. Fuck the Kardashians. I'd fuck all of them at once. People look at us and they think that being Armenian is very easy because we drive expensive cars, we wear branded clothing, but it's very difficult. You guys have no idea what we have to go through in order to do that. It's constant sacrifice, constant. That's why we always look sad. People say Armenians always look sad. Of course we're sad. We have to pay for all that shit. And you see an Armenian dude behind the wheel of a $100,000 car. He looks like he wants to cry. Of course he wants to cry. His car payment is next week. Yeah, but it requires sacrifice to be Armenian. Like in my family, I could have graduated Stanford if it wasn't for the 7 Series BMW in the driveway. But why do I need Stanford for? We already got the car, We made it. I don't need high education. Yeah, that's sacrifice. We also have some of the hairiest men on this planet. I don't care who says what, we're number one. If you ask me how it feels, it's freaking hot. That's how it feels. Especially during those summer heat waves in LA, it's very uncomfortable. I mean, I shed for the season, but maybe I don't shed enough. I could become a very good professional athlete, though, because if you give me throughout shave, I will drop a weight class. And then I can grow it back on overnight like the werewolf. The only difference is I don't need the moon. I can do it no matter what. That's a big advantage. I would never be able to become a professional gymnast, however, because the nose is not gonna clear the bar. We got some big ass noses, We have the biggest noses in the world. We're number one. You see, we're number one in so many areas. That's why we're so proud to be Armenian. But that's why I never get invited to cocaine parties. Because they know the size of that nose can snort a kilo of cocaine at once, and then all of a sudden the party is over. Nobody's interested. So I never get invited. But it's okay, because I don't do it. I don't need it. I actually decided against it a long time ago. You see, every Armenian at some point of their life has to make a choice between cocaine and cologne. Because doing both is very unaffordable. Very expensive, considering the levels of consumption. But some choose cocaine because they need to save money. Yeah. The cologne budget is very high. I'm married, right? So, and things working out all right. It's been like a couple of years. And people ask, how do you guys do that? You don't even hate each other. Well, of course we don't, because we know how to do it. We keep our families as far away as possible. They can't poison our relationship. So that's the secret, if somebody's wondering. Yeah. My wife is good. She says, I'm not bossy, I'm just a good wife. She is, you know, she always tells me what to do. I always listen though. I always listen, but then I do whatever I want to do. And this is when she tells me that I love you, but I want to fucking kill you right now. You know, it's a good relationship. We never argue, and if rarely we do, and it goes by quiet. You know, we never argue loud. It's always silence. Like last time it happened was like a year ago when I went with my friends to Vegas, and without my wife. And when I came back, she didn't talk to me for like a week. And then, you know, we had that kind of a sex you were talking about. Yeah. That was real good, you know. And then everything got fixed, you know, back to normal. You probably heard before fighting solves everything, but that's bullshit. Fucking solves everything. Yeah. Yeah, she's a good wife. Another thing going on for me, I'm from Russia. Yeah. Born and raised, lived there for 20 years. And I don't recommend it. I mean, it's a good country. I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. It's very good. It's just not good for everybody. See, over there, it doesn't matter who you are or even what you do. It's all about what you took, who you took it from. That's how they measure your success. So it's very good for some, but for most it's not. Yeah, Russia is good. You know, when I meet people, new people, they find out that I'm from Russia. They ask me stupid question. What do you think about Ukraine? I mean, what kind of question is that? What are you setting me up for? You know? I mean, you really want to know what I think about it? Okay. I mean, they really fucked up in Ukraine. They really did. They elected a comedian as their president. I mean, who does that? If you guys didn't know, he was a real comedian. Yeah, and then he became a president of the country. So if any of you become a real good comedian, you have a chance to become a president. But imagine if the president of this country was a comedian. How crazy would that be? Like if Dave Chappelle was a comedian, was a president. First order of business would be everybody gets high. Second one would be cancel Sesame Street. Every interview would start like, I'm rich, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, they really messed up. And then people ask me, why do Russians want Ukraine so much? I mean, I got news for you. We don't want Ukraine. We don't even want Russia, to be honest with you. I mean, why do we need more of Ukraine when we have so much of it? It's called Russia. It's the same fucking thing. You know, you can walk across the border, you won't spot the difference. Russia would have been a wonderful country, maybe the best in the world. There's so much potential, but there are two major problems. Number one is idiots. And number two is roads. And we need to fix that. And if we take Ukraine, it's only going to make it worse. So I don't even know why we're doing that. I mean, there's maybe reason we need... I mean, we certainly don't need more land. Did you see the size of that country? I mean, there are places there that people never been to. Why don't we go look over there? Maybe we'll like it better. We don't need to fight for it. We already have it. It's ours. Yeah. But if you ever want to go back to... If I ever want to go back to Russia, I probably would be in a high risk because I became like a much bigger idiot over here. Over there, like, there are many idiots, but like the system holds you back. You're not being as idiotic, you know. But over here, it's complete freedom. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, steal whatever you want, and nothing's going to happen to you. Try to do that over there. They will come over and they will take care of you, you know. Take a real good care of you. All right, this is my time. Thank you very much.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, Artem.Tiliev. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Artem Tiliev. Come on. Yeah. Artem, inch pesas. Shatlovim. I learned Armenian in the capital of Armenia, Glendale, California. I don't know if you've been there, but I like you're talking about body hair. I when I dated, I was very experimental. This is in the 80s. I dated someone who I thought was Chewbacca. Turned out just a really hot Sasquatch. Actually, it was an Armenian women's field hockey coach. Oh my God. Yeah. That's okay. They're all not diamonds, okay? All of them aren't fucking diamonds. You know, the only one that it mattered to laughed. Tell you, thank you. thank you for that validation. I was a little tense on the way over here, you know, so I stopped for a massage. And I always ask for, you know, a woman masseuse, not because of anything sexual, but because I can pay her 28% less. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, they say there's a dearth of women in comedy. And, you know, it's true. It's true. There's a dearth of women in comedy. But we have one here tonight who is my comedy goddaughter. So I want a rousing round of applause for my comedy goddaughter, the beautiful and the talented Sam Linderman. Give it up! Woo! You, Murray! Give it up, Murray! Come on!
Give it up for your host, Patty, everybody. In the LA School of Comedy. I don't know, I got real warm and cozy. How's everybody doing right now? Oh yeah, you're next. You're next. I swear. Oh God. Give me like 9 minutes, 30 seconds, and I'll be done. That's what they all say, right? I'll finish early, I swear. Round 3? No. Round 1? That was round 1? What are the rounds? Where are we going round? That was pretty straightforward. Speaking of Timothée Chalamet, I mean, him and Kylie are still, you know, visibly together at the Golden Globes. Selena Gomez did ask to take a picture with Timothy, and Kylie did say no. And Selena did tell Taylor Swift. So we all know what's gonna happen. Cat fight. No, I'm kidding. The media hates and loves cat fights, you know. I don't know. I don't really like cats. I'm Sam. I am from Los Angeles. Thank you so much. I love this city. And I feel like sometimes that's not really allowed. You know, it's not allowed unless you moved here. You spent all this money to come here with a dream. No, I was just born here. Cedar Sinai. Fuck you, Kaiser. Permanente. Let's be temporary. I love your shirt so much. I love it so much. I have a similar shirt, but yours is better. And that's how me as a woman compliments other people. What I do is, here's what I do, right? I work retail, I do this all day. I will compliment somebody and then I make a dig at myself. So it comes back to, no, you're beautiful. You know, so that's how I operate. Woman manipulation. Woman nipple stimulation seminar is where we're at right now. I'm tired of I love comedy. I love it. Believe me, please. But I love that people are sensitive, you know. It's like, you know, back to the nipple stimulation seminar, like, it's like you love nipples and then all of a sudden you're graced with, you know, a whisper of an eyelash, and it's like all of a sudden, what, you don't like the nipple, you know? It's like everybody's a nipple until you're really yourself, you know what I mean? Until you're tearing up from that nipple hair in your eye. I didn't tell this joke the other night, but I really want to. It's like, this is at men. It's almost a poem, almost. It's like, y'all can shit on bitches, but we can't fart on dicks. That's the first line. The next one's like a little bit of trigger warning, but it's like the truth. Men cause most rape, and me as a woman cannot vape during sex, and that feels wrong. It's just all rhymes, you know. We're talking about language. For some reason, that's really upsetting to people. I don't know. It's like LA's so open to mental health, and it's like, yeah, I'm addicted, but also it's like, what are you doing that's not better than me vaping? When Brennan was talking about pedophilia, right, I was like, go a teacher. No, I'm kidding. You know, what do billionaires have in common besides pedophilia? Billions of dollars! Billions of dollars! You know what gets you good healthcare? Money and billions of dollars! You know what I mean? Little kids got no money. Little kids aren't doctors. They're just kids. They're just kids. And sometimes they're in jail, but they're on stage. And they are queens. When I first met Natalia, she looked at me like I was like the dirtiest piece of trash. And I was like, I need her to be my friend, you know. Some call comedians, you know, attention seeking. I wouldn't, because I'm seeking the attention of somebody to say, no, you are. You know, again, it's like all back to that. So, yeah, I work at the mall. I work at a really important business. I would call it, you know, homegrown, American. And I believe in my career, and I don't really want to say where I work at Bath and Body Works. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, seriously, guys, thank you. That was a luscious amount of applause. I was kidding because it was at Lush. You know, at Lush they like cut the soap in the back room. I couldn't do that. No. People ask all the time if our stuff's organic. And I'm like, listen, you know, like, girl to girl, like white girl to white girl, like, it's just not a good look when you, ma'am, are asking me if the marshmallow pumpkin latte body cream is organic. If it's organic. A marshmallow's not organic. There's so many places to start, and it doesn't end. And it really doesn't end. I learned so much about different cultures. In some countries, you just pay the person that you see first. So they'll see the body cream they want, they hand me $10, they want to leave. I'm like, word. Like, that makes so much sense. You know what I mean? But no, I got to take you to the register. Well, actually, here's what I have to do, right? Because I'm really bad at, like, listening. And we have radios on, and then there's music inside and music outside, and then somebody asks me a question, so they'll say something to me, and then I go like this, and the customer's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm just tuned in. And I hear probably like 10 times a day, break away. Sam, break away. Break away from the customer. You're room 1. Why are you in room 2 right now? So it's like somebody asks me where the register is, and I go, it's in room 2, and then you go to room 2, and you wait in line, and there's one person working at the register, and I'm in room 1, like, let me get on that register, you know what I mean, for the attention seeking. And it's hard, you know, it's really hard. And then you get to the register, right, and you have your one item, and is somebody coming inside or leaving? Anyway, that's okay, I'm fine with it. And then I have to ask you if you're a rewards member. And I've been lucky enough to work at 2 different Bath and Body Works locations. And at my first one, I had a manager named Say Word. And she was this big, her bun was this big. And she was from Florida. And she would walk up to me and she'd be like, you're being nuts right now. You're being a bit nuts right now. You're being a bit nuts right now. And I was like, thank you. But instead of asking, would you want to sign up for rewards, you say, put your phone number and get some points. Because who doesn't love points? Is there a point to the points? You find out in the next sentence, right? But it's such a great hook. Sometimes I go, don't worry, it's not a credit card. I don't know what those are. You know, like, I really try to get people in really quick. No, I do kind of like that place. There's something in front of me called a touchscreen. And it's about me tall, a little bit more thick. Just the truth. It's just the truth. No dysmorph there. It's short for dysmorphia. It says directory, big letters. Small letters on other side. Oh, fuck. A recipe for disaster. It's just advertisements, right? So then as it says, it's like directory, you know, on the other side. But it's kind of like in Mean Girls, thank you, when they are like, when Caddy's like, they're all at the watering hole. Like, it's like that, where the dad is banging on the fucking touch screen and he's hitting Johnny Depp in the dick, waiting for where the food court is, and there's no food court, and the wife's like, it's on the... No! I didn't want to come here! But you... I saw James Marsden on the sidewalk in an Uber, and then I had a really hard conversation the next day with the cousin I'd been putting off, and we were talking about Noah Centineo, and then I saw Mariana from the Fosters on the street. And one last thing I'm going to say is that it is Cece's birthday, and they're a recent addition to this family, but I'm so excited to have met you. If we'd all like to sing happy birthday real quick, everybody, you know the words. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cece. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Tough act to follow, right? Okay, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Cece and Fred. And Patty.
Come on,
To
Sam
the stage.
Sam Linderman, give it up for Sam Linderman. That's Cece's fucking birthday. Come on!
CFB.
One more time for Sam Linderman. This is great. This is fantastic. Sam, I don't. Do you know she works at the mall? I don't. You know that? Ron, are you going to be coming up? Or will you be coming? No. You know, you kind of look like you teach karate at a mall. Just a little bit. I don't know. I could just picture you in the food court demanding to be addressed as sensei. Maybe in front of the Container Store breaking fucking boards. You guys ready for your next comedian? You know, I'm going to do a little account. You know, you guys have been wonderful, and I mean that. Give yourself a round of applause. I am a little confused in that I have 2 more comedians to bring up. Yeah. Okay, so everybody that hasn't gone up yet that's coming up, raise your hand. Okay, we got Amber.
Amber and Ryan.
Amber and Ryan, that's it. All right. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Oh, man. She's come a long way to be here. You're going to like her. You're going to love her. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah! All right, give it up for Amber Lyons. Come on! Amber Lyons, baby, give it up. Oh, this is, okay, these are different rules. I will move away from the stage, and then once I step off, she will enter the stage. Give her a round of applause. Give her a round. Keep applauding while she adjusts things. It'll be a while.
Slightly too slow for this. Okay, here we go. This is fine. Hi, everybody. Oh, what the? Oh, sorry. I'm like everywhere right now. I'm just gonna get right into it. I think somebody is out to get me currently. I say this because I opened my email the other day and I saw that I was subscribed to like a sex store, like in my threads, and I was just like, that's different. Now, I genuinely think I would have preferred to be signed up for Scientology instead, genuinely, because they use my school email. And I go to a Jesuit university, so like in my head, I'm like, every time one of these 50% off a vibrator like comes through on my EDU, I just know someone in IT is like, dang, the freak is at it again. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. I'm I'm actually not at anything because I was dumped. Yeah. So sad. I know. Boo-hoo. Yeah. I cried it out like 6 days ago. I'm like 82% recovered right now. I think this will push me to 90% if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, my situationship dumped me. The day after New Year's, I was like, you couldn't even wait? Or do it beforehand? It was kind of crazy. And if I'm being completely honest with y'all, I knew the relationship was over when I bought them a gift for Christmas. And I know you're not supposed to do that. I know you're not supposed to buy your situationship a gift for Christmas. And honestly, I wish I didn't because I bought them this gold bracelet with like an emerald green stone because that was their favorite color. And I gave it to them and they looked at it and they're like, oh, I thought you were going to give me a paper wallet. I was like, paper wallet? Babe, that took all the paper out my wallet, okay? Like, that bracelet was not cheap. It was $20. And, okay, wait. I know, okay, $20, that's not that much money, you broke bitch. Okay, let me explain, okay? I'm a poor college student, okay? You know what else I could have gotten with that $20? I could have gotten 4 Baja Blasts from Taco Bell, okay? 4 Baja Blast freezes. Approximately 17 spicy soft taco potatoes from Taco Bell, okay? 17 of those, and I could have hypothetically gotten half of a vibrator with a 50% off coupon that came straight to my email, okay? Like, I could have done a lot with that $20. In all honesty, I thought it was okay I spent $20 on them because they always bought a ton of stuff for me. Like one time they bought me $70 worth of vegan snacks because I'm a vegan. So I was like $70 versus $20. It's not that big a deal. Oh my God, I was love bombed. Oh my God. I'm coping. I'm coping so well right now. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm doing great. I'm doing so great. Yeah, breakups kind of terrify me. I'm gonna be so real. Because breakups are like playing Russian roulette with the devil. It's like, do I wake up and decide to cut all my hair off and then like have an allergic reaction to splat box hair dye? Or do I get a gym membership and decide to be an alpha male? It's like a lose-lose either way. Like there's no winning. One of my friends got into a breakup and then they decided to become a Christian. And I was like, ooh, not over a man who looks like a thumb. I would say it could never be me, but I don't know, y'all. We're coping. We're coping right now, okay? Another one of my friends may have hypothetically bought a ski mask and a knife from like the Chucky movie. I'm saying hypothetically because I am not an accomplice here, okay? Like, officer, I don't know how 3 of his tires were slashed, but I do know that maybe he shouldn't have cheated, just me. I don't know. I don't know. Got the Carrie Underwood treatment for real. But no, we're coping. We're doing so great. We're coping right now, y'all. We're coping. We know I'm coping based off the state of my shoes, okay? Because we're currently rocking with 2 holes in like the front toe part, and this one's not even tied. They're just shoved in there, you know? My shoe is a mess, kind of like my love life, so it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I would just like to say, for the record, by the way, I'm a very mature person, okay? Like, I'm so mature. I'm so mature. I'm so mature, I got me a therapist to tell me there's other they, thems. But I don't want none, I just want you. But I can't have you, so I might as well just, I don't know, maybe I'll do something silly. Like listen to more SZA, I don't know. Like I'm feeling a type of way, I don't know. I feel like every comedian who's gone up has had an out-of-pocket joke so far. You know who you are. Anyway, I'm not about to say an out-of-pocket joke. I'm going to say something my friend told me as advice, you know, to get over the fact I was just dumped. Yeah, my friend told me I should stop date. She was just like, hey, Amber, maybe, just maybe, stop dating Asian people. And I was like, whoa. If there's one thing I'm not going to do, it's going to be racist after a breakup, okay? I don't discriminate, okay? I am a proud pansexual. Anyone, anybody, like I do not discriminate. But you know it's bad when they start hitting you with the bulleted list of why, you know? She was like, Amber, this person ghosted you as you were recovering from surgery. Your dad died. Wait, oh my God, my dad did not die. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, my dog died. I mean, it's still sad, but like, not that like it's like a like sadness Olympics, but like it was not my dad. My dad is still here. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Dexter, though. I wish I could have seen him, but I couldn't have seen my dog because I can't get on a plane when you're recovering from surgery. Ah, LOL. My car did crash though. Yeah, and they still ghosted me knowing all this and then broke up with me. So we're doing great. Yeah, so my friend kind of started bringing out the bulletin list. She was like, the last Asian person you dated did dump you on Juneteenth at the Leimert Park Juneteenth Festival around all the aunties and uncles. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to see the correlation here, but I'm not going to be racist, okay? I'm not going to say she has a point, but I am going to say I think I should start dating, I don't know, like a black woman or something. I don't know. Or a black man or a black baby. I don't know. I just like, I'm done. I'm done, y'all. Yes. Can you tell I'm coping? I'm coping so well right now. Like, I think we're up at like 91% right now in terms of getting over things. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're doing great. So great. Yeah, in all honesty though, I genuinely like, I don't hate like my ex situationship, genuinely. The reason they dumped me is because they didn't want a relationship. And honestly, I was like, yeah, I respect that. But I was confused because I also didn't want a relationship. So in my head, I was like, where did the miscommunication kind of happen? Like, you thought I wanted you? Like, respectfully, I did. But, like, it's different. That was before you dumped me when I did. That's different, okay? Maybe the bracelet did too much. I don't know. Maybe I was doing a little too much there. But I do generally have, like, the best for them. Like, I don't wish them any ill will or anything. They're going through a lot. Clearly, I was also going through a lot, but they still decide to be a shitty person. To each their own. But yeah, I just hope that they can recover, be a great person, go through whatever, and I'm gonna live out my dream of, you know, being a comedian, you know, really try to get myself out there on social media, post everywhere, hypothetically blow up, you know, where my face is everywhere. It's on every Insta reel, every TikTok, every YouTube short, and one day they may hypothetically see me, you know, on social media, and they'll be like, oh my God, that's my ex-situationship, let me see what she's doing, and then they may, hypothetically, you know, hit my name, and then be like, oh, let's see what Smooth as Butter is going to do. And then they click my profile, and you know what's going to say? Account not found, because you will be blocked when I blow up from stand-up comedy. Yeah. Disappearing the way you disappeared from my life while I was going through recovery from surgery. I'm coping so well right now. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am coping very well, okay? I think we're at 98. Woo! Yeah, after being dumped, I'm trying to put myself back out there. I think I'm a person who has, like, a lot to give, a lot of love to give, all that crap. The problem is, before I met my situationship, I made the stupid decision to better myself and no longer be toxic. If anyone is ever thinking of bettering yourself, don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. I went from having a roster of 15 to, like, sounding like Porky the Pig every time I try to flirt with someone. I'm like, oh my God, you're so hot, pretty, cute. I don't know. I mean, fuck. I mean, handsome. I mean, you want to, like, right now, go out my place, anything? Like, I'm desperate. I'm sorry. Like, y'all, that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing now. Like, I used to be hot. Like, respectfully, I still think I am. I'm just like, I went from here to, like, here, and maybe we're, like, here because, you know, I'm, like, coping so well. But yeah, it's weird because now I'm back on, like, Bumble, and Bumble, I don't know. I just feel like it's the devil's playground. It just sucks because I matched with this guy, and he was like, hey, do you want to eat my ass? Oh. And for the first time forever, like, very forward. Like, what happened to hi, hello, how are you over your situation? Like, nothing like concrete. But for the first time forever, I felt feminism kind of overtake me. I was like, you know what? I don't want to eat your ass. What if I want my ass ate? I stood on business, y'all. And then I got ghosted. Oh, no. Anyway, I think I'm coping very well right now. I'm not sure if y'all can tell. I might miss Pookie a little bit. But it's okay. That's it.
One more time. Very funny, Emma. Very funny. Can we all agree, because this is equal parts tonight, comedy, open mic, and intervention. Whoever this person was, Asian, could be an ambidextrous albino with a hair lip. I don't fucking care. They're an asshole. They're an asshole. Okay? So acknowledge their assholeishness. And you know, I just don't like people that are... Look, I'm going to do something now. What is your generation has normalized ass eating. This is a generation obsessed with germs. Nothing wrong with a mask. But suddenly ass eating is an option? Because she wouldn't shake my hand when she came up, but ass eating's on the table? I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is it was... I came up in the 1970s. I lost my virginity to a fucking chia pet in 1977. It was a Bushy time. I'm not going to not the Bush administration here. It was very Bushy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And also, Look, people are fucking assholes for no reason sometimes. Like, you choose to wear a mask. Anybody who chooses to wear a mask, be cool with them about it. I actually had a gig in Jacksonville, and I was on the plane wearing a mask. And the fucking stewardess comes over and goes, "You're going to have to take that off." Now, in her defense, it was a ski mask. But we choose what we choose, do we not? Woo. Are you ready for your headliner? Are you ready for this, man? If you think Bobby Peterson is way out. This guy is actually a very educated guy. Theater school in London, graduate of USC. This is all very true. He's different. Oh, by the way, Amber, you can help me with this. Muppet, look at her shirt. Muppet. Okay? Oh! All right, give it up for the Muppets, man. Give it up for Kermit the motherfucking Frog, baby. So, I'm going to bring up to the stage. Keep your clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping for Ryan C. Benson! Woo!
Hello. It's good evening, everybody. We're here. You want to see a cool thing? One of my strengths? Yeah. Clap to see it if you want to. Yeah, baby. Good. I feel it. That's what they pay me the big bucks for. That's why I went to USC. That's all it took. And $500,000. And a couple sexual favors only needed. But another strength that I do have, I'm really good at spending money. That's all I kind of am good at. I like to say it, I have an eclectic taste. My dad likes to call me a financial burden. But I just graduated from USC, which is okay. It's a shit school, paid too much. But I'm doing this now, so you can really see how it goes. It's surprising. I had a pretty loving family, and I'm doing stand-up comedy. It's like, I think it shows that you can love too much. I think that's what I got. I love you, Mom, Dad. They're probably going to watch this. I'm okay. So I am Ryan C. Benson, the actor, the comedian, the lover, and anything you want me to be for $25. I added the C in there, the middle initial in there to stand out, because when you're a white guy, you need something. So I picked that. It turns out I fucked up. There's already a Ryan C. Benson that's more famous than me. He won the first season of Biggest Loser. So you could say I have some big pants to fill. I can't wisp down upon someone, but I hope he gets a big cake. It's a big cake. That's all I want for him. But I've doing the acting thing. That's where I would say my main hustle. I'd say we're all hustling these days. Side hustle this. It doesn't want me to seem like I'm bad. We're all trying to make money here. Gigs. I'm just told. My mom said no porn, so that's the only one I can't do. So we're doing it. I have the thing about acting and stand-up comedy though. Is when I'm acting, I'm pretending to be someone else. I just kind of put in my head, I'll just pretend to be sad, pretend something bad happened to me. But right now, I'm using that to pretend I'm funny. So for the last 30 seconds or whatever, we're trying. Make fun of, say that I'm a bad actor, not that I'm funny. I want to pretend I'm more funny. I'm looking for a nice pair of genitals to settle down with. Preferably attached to someone. The beggars cannot be choosers in these desperate times. But when I do end up finding, a nice pair of genitals, I always wear extra large condoms in the hopes I'll grow into them one day. It's better than using my dad's hand-me-downs. Okay. But I'm kind of going for a look, if you can tell, when you're a redhead. Are you a real redhead? I had a feeling. You can sense it. There's a lot more. There's years of just pain that's built into you, and I can sense there's a bit too much livelihood in you. It's okay. You're experiencing it now. You're only getting the good parts now. No bullying, really. That's not allowed anymore. They just talk to you behind your back now. We're not minorities, but redhead lives matter too. When you grow up around a lot of white people, they find things. They make up their own races to be racist. So, redhead lives matter. The acting strike has ended a bit ago. For those who here look like you're probably non-union, like me, it's okay. It sucks. If you're union, I'm proud of you. But I'm kind of jealous. I've tried to do my best, just being a performer. I've only watched non-union porn, to help them out, amateur stuff. Gotta support in my own way. But now that I'm done with USC, graduate, it's pretty cool, I guess. I'll get a paper in the mail one day, and then my parents are proud of me. They said, "Woo!" You guys hear that from your parents? One for Ryan. Yeah, that's a good. I don't feel. I'm joking. No, I. It's like to make up for it. I'm just shit to myself, so it evens out in the way. But I've come up with a skill or a thing that an idea, entrepreneurial venture that I will take. There needs to be an acting school for porn stars, and I think I'm the one to teach it. We all, porn's a thing. It's been there. You guys have seen it in its infancy. Not like that. I'm not like that kind of guy. But you've seen it. It's always been, like, when it's photos and stuff, it's easy to, like, strike a pose and, like, believe you're sexy and just saying that. When you're in the whole, it's like, silent films were easy. Now there's films and you got to do, like, there's CGI and shit. But now porn, you got to pretend it's your stepmother. There's so many other things they're throwing in at you. And I think they just need to get a good, they need to learn the 5 questions. Why am I fucking them? Who am I fucking? What am I fucking? There's some, like, parodies and stuff. So those you actually have good source material. But I think they need to find the performer in themselves. After they're all, I don't consider them porn stars. I consider them sexual performers. They mean a lot to me. They've given me some very good nights. And some sad ones. But I've already come up with a great name for it. The Academy for the Sexual Savants. ASS for short. I'm giving out scholarships to those who will have sex with me. Whoa. No one's taking yet. So as you can tell by what I've said like 5 times, I act. It's okay. It's sad, but it's a red flag to a lot of people now. But then, if I say I'm a comedian, that's a redder flag. So, like, what do I say? Now you can say you're a comedian and it's okay, but then they tell them I'm a theater actor and then that's a rainbow flag. So, which path am I going to go down? It depends on, I'm going for a lot of cool things. I'm a metrosexual lumberjack. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. You'll see me, like, walking down the street and be like, damn, I could see him chopping wood during the week. But then, during the weekends, the wood's chopping him. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I'm kind of taking a sabbatical from sex right now, though. Not because I want to. Or because I can't get anything, Beggars cannot be choosers, like I said earlier. What do I want to talk about else? When I was younger, I'd always ask, like, how babies were made. And now I'm just asking how are babies not made. That's the thing. That's what more people are interested in now, I think. DJ Chance. Anyone heard of him? DJ Chance? Name ring bell? He's the guy who created the cha-cha slide. And sadly, he passed away about half a year ago. Now you feel sad. A legend has died. But I can just imagine how the funeral processions might have gone. To the right, to the right, to the right. No kick. They're just walking him down. It's a beautiful thing, I think. I'm a great singer, but I don't like to show it off because it's too good for you guys. I'd like to look like shit up here. I'm a motivational speaker. I motivate you to feel better about yourselves than me. You look at me, you see sadness. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh shit.
Am I done?
No, that's been all.
Oh!
You're at 2.
I'm not done.
Hey!
We're going to say something else. I work at a Levi's store. I like jeans. I see some good jeans in the audience. People in them, good jeans. I'm proud of it. Too many holes. Sorry. I'm a jean aficionado. I'm a doctor of denim. I'm a master in jean jitsu. The autism of denim is what I've become at this point. I know too much. No one else in my store knows anything about it. It's a warp, indigo, warp, just normal plain thread, 3-to-1 weave. And I was at a party, I know you're learning things. I was at a party 2 days ago, and I was like, I'm scared of socializing. Then I'm like, what do I talk? Jeans. So they're like, what are jeans? They're like, they don't know. They wear them. Like, what the fuck are they? They hold the family stays together strong from a good pair of jeans. And I could say it's a pleasure that I get, I'm getting paid to look at people's asses. So that's a plus. But you can't you can't stare. They teach you that. They're like, you can only, 5-second rule. And so you get to look. But they ask, they're like, how what does it look like? And then, you can't be creepy about it. You got to be like, oh, you look great. I can't be like, you look great. And then, these jeans fit you perfectly. They don't like that. They don't like that. I've met some celebrities in my day. Not many. I met Angela from The Office at Levi's. That was cool. It's cool, I didn't get her to sign up for the membership, which is a shame. Can't, save her email. Send her resume to, She had her kids. She was in a rush. It was a shame. But the other famous person I met before was Ron Jeremy. An idol until legally I cannot say that anymore. As he is behind bars for bad things. But you probably don't know who he is. That's good if you don't know who he is. He was an 80s porn star. He had a big cock. Pretty cool guy. Until he did things, But that's all I got going for me. And I would like to say that the little girl, I hope that she's okay. L.A. Santa brought in his little elf from jail. It's beautiful. Oh my God. That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. No child stuff besides that. I'm going to end it tonight because I'm thankful you guys looked at me and then mostly turn around and, and you could have. I wouldn't have noticed. Clearly, it's, you can find me on Instagram at ryan.benson. I'm here sometimes, most of the time. You can also find me at Levi's Century City, Saturday, Sundays. I'm really good at putting pants on you, but I'm even better at taking them off. Thank you so much. Woo! Give it up for Patty, Daddy Patty, and everyone else.
He's our own sexy ginger Ryan Seacrest. There's so many different categories. And again, dropped a little ass eating in there. It's not a set until there's a little bit of ass eating laid in there. That you're a lumbersexual? Is that what it is? A lumbersexual? Is that what you identify as? A lumbersexual? I identify as an evolved heterosexual. I know that no means no. I've been married 31 years. I know that even yes means probably fucking not. Probably fucking not. All right. That really won you guys fucking over, didn't it? That's okay. We're good. Just need I'm going to make a couple of announcements. Bobby fucking Peterson will be appearing in West Hollywood at Wokefest. It's a fundraiser this weekend. They're raising money for gender fluid water fountains. So you want to get to that show. It's going to be a humdinger. I am Patty. You guys have been good. You can give yourself a little smattering of applause. A little smattering. Turn it up, baby. Come on. I am at a club called The Mix 5 times a month. I book it. So it's in Pasadena. If you think you're ready, you want to come and maybe... I throw up bingo spots. If you come out and do a bingo spot or two, you get booked. That's how it works. You can find me at Paddy, P-A-D-D-Y, F-O-R-C-O-M-E-D-Y. Okay? All right. Now, if you think you're funny, people tell you you're funny, maybe you're funny. But you won't fucking know until you take it from the page to the stage. And you bring it right the fuck up here. Come on! All right. Listen, you guys have been magnificent. I'm Patty. May the least you ever get be the most you ever wish for. And good night, Sunda. Good night.